What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at JJ Okocha, the 5-star, 4-star, 89 rated, now in Ligue 1 Nigerian World Cup hero. He is coming in at a whopping 1.04 mil. He can be cam, right mid and striker, which is always nice. We have got flair and outside of the foot trait, and the stats are looking very, very nice. Good pace, decent shooting, could do with a little boost on the finishing. Passing's good. Obviously the dribbling's fantastic with that 5-star skills. Nothing really on the physicality, so the chem star we're going to be looking for is obviously going to be that hunter to max out as much finishing as possible, as well as giving you that pace. He would have 96 pace, 91 shooting, and he would be a 90 cam or an 87 rated striker, depending on what you want. We're going to jump straight into him. He hopefully should be a nice card, but I wasn't too convinced with his hero normal card, which is 88 in the normal hero variation. So let's see if this +1 has made any impact to what JJ can do on the pitch. Into Okocha, finds a bit of space, good amount of dribbling, gets the free kick. He's holding on to the ball though. We get the free kick instead. I thought we might have been able to get around him instead. Let's have a look at Okocha's free kicks then. We've got 90, 98. Wow, okay. So if you can get him in any sort of space, then yeah, that's a free kick taker right there. Into Okocha, a little bit of spin. Oh, we couldn't get on the end of it. Okocha seeing it through. Pele is making the run. It's a good pass into him. Keeper's out. Lovely chip, back post, and a great assist. Into him again. He seems very, very nice on the ball in terms of agility as we find him here. Can we find it into him? Right foot across. It's a great assist from Pele. And I think already the first rage quit. Good tackle from Okocha. Little bit of spinning. It's where the 5-star skills just come absolutely up key there. If you've got any sort of ability in terms of skills, then these sorts of players are going to be your bread and butter. It seems to be the agility side of stuff from him is absolutely wonderful. And we can see him going to make the run there. It's a great ball through. Oh, the keeper's not coming out. Little 1-2 if he can. Finds the ball in. Is he onside? I think he is. Keeper's out. Has he got it? Oh, is it the crossbar? Of course he does. It's a great ball. I thought he might have just been offside at that point, but it's a solid ball through. Okocha's making the run through. Can we find something? Couple of step overs. We've locked ourselves in the corner. That's good defending. We get the corner, which is, I suppose, an added bonus. But we definitely should have had more there. Oh, but Okocha with the Travella. That's what you want from him. Sometimes it's worth the shot. Not quite as overpowered as it was, but most definitely has that ability at time to time going in. To start with, we tried off Okocha in that sort of that striker role. That is a good ball. It just couldn't get that first touch. Can we go over the top? It's Pele's trying. But I think in general, we tried him at striker to start with, thinking, you know what, that's going to be our best bet to get him in that final third. Get him kind of on touch with everything as he goes for a non-Travella invoked shot. But I thought, you know what, we'll try him at striker, see if we can get him kind of in the play as much as possible. Second game, I thought, you know what, we'll go cam. We'll give him a try. And I think both roles, he's definitely took to it. I think a second striker role would be the better option if you are wanting him more striker related. But I think as cam, it definitely is apparent that he is way, way better with that assisting play. Kind of getting the ball, holding it up, maybe kind of going around somebody. Can definitely get by with his 5-star skills. That's a good goal from Smolarek. But in generally, he's kind of really working that mid, playing it into Pele. He's got the wings on the options. He's doing very, very well in this middle, as well as getting goals himself, which is always perfect. We see him linking up nicely. Obviously, you don't run into somebody, it'll be fine. To Okocha, Pele's got some of the field. Virgil's closing him down pretty quick time. If we can find that little switch into him. Oh, Virgil. Into Okocha. Going to fake it. Take one more. That's got to be a penalty. Virgil steps in at the wrong time. We weren't going to go for the shot yet. Let's go with Okocha here. We're not going to go Pele. Okocha won it. Okocha's taking it. Let's go down the middle. I don't feel like he'll think we'll go down the middle. And he does. Okay, well, he's a better man than I thought I'd be. Into Okocha, little 1-2 again, finding another source if we can. Neymar's there, but it's not enough of a through ball. Wanted just a little bit more source on it, and that is going to be a game over through ball if we could have. Oh, Pele, let's go. Oh, Okocha with the feet. Can we go past Virgil the second time? And that's got to be a red. There's no way. There's got to be a second yellow. He didn't get a yellow for that penalty. Are you absolutely joking, referee? That is unbelievable. Oh, that's a ball from Okocha into Pele. All the way. Pele finds it back into Neymar. Oh my God, everybody's getting a block in here. Can we find a ball? Big ball over the top. Okocha trying to jump with Virgil. So going into the overall for him then. Still coming in at just over 1 million coins. He's definitely a very good hero that you can get. Would I say he'd be in the bracket of 1 mil? I think that's a little bit too much, and I can imagine that will drop down soon, just because if we're putting him in the bracket, for instance, with an Mbappe, with a Lucio, if you're looking in the roles, you're looking at Goretzka, Cantona, just a bit above him in a Neymar in the same sort of role, and then we're looking at Garrincha, Ronaldo, Maldini. Obviously, there is going to be a little bit of hit and miss with not being a cam. In fact, if we go for cams, that might make it that little bit easier. If we're looking at 1 million coins or anywhere near, Ronaldinho's up there, Messi's SBC. We look at Said, who is absolutely perfect in that role. I personally think he's a little bit higher than what he should be, but I will defend the points as well. I think there's a hit and miss with it, because I do think he is a very good player, just not 1 million. Maybe I'd say 500,000 mil to maybe 700 for right now. Yes, they will drop as we get more players, and obviously that just is the natural kind of course of the game. The pace is good, and if we were to whack, for instance, the Hunter on him, the pace is good, shooting's good, passing's decent, not necessarily the best, but decent. Dribbling's fantastic. We've got no real strength on him. The 5-star's brilliant. The 4-star's nice. 5'8", he's got good agility, which obviously translates into a very good dribbler, especially the left stick. So kind of cam, striker, maybe even a wing would work really well for him. But you've definitely got to have him in the top end of the pitch. You can't have him anywhere in the middle. He's not a box-to-box. He's not somebody that needs to come back. You want him completely at the top of that pitch if you can, in any sort of shape, especially if you're putting 1 million coins into him. I personally think you might as well just go for the normal hero version at this point, because really we've got the 5-star, 4-star, gets the 3-star anyway, and he's had 2s and 1s. I personally, for right now, would go for that normal hero, which, to be honest for you, 427 still is actually a very, very high price for a card that's had, I think, 2 upgrades that you could got him in. I think we had, I might have been with an 87 max, in fact, so we may have not been able to get him in the first one, but definitely the second one we could have got him. So to say he's still at that value, that is actually pretty decent. So more than likely, this card's going to be 700-800 for the moment, and then we'll see where he goes from there. But overall, I'd say 1 million coins a little bit too expensive. Definitely more towards the 8 to 6, 7, I'd say. But a very nice card if you wanted to play him. I just think there's plenty of options that you can go for that would be more efficient for your price. But I think the skill moves definitely sells it for me. That is kind of like the big thing. And the fact is Ligue 1, that is always a nice little transition. The Mbappes, Messi, Neymar. Personally, you don't need it anymore, but it's just there if you do want it. Overall wise, I think he's got to be a 10 in terms of what he kind of can produce. I think just at the minute, I wouldn't necessarily pay that. So let me know down below what you think. Like and subscribe if you have got this card. Check out the videos on the left, and I'll see you all for the next World Cup Hero. Peace.